All right, what's going on, guys? We're doing a zombie tier list. Sentry here, gonna get our opinion on what we think about these zombies, and yeah, let's just get into it.
All right. So it's set from the first boss we ever saw all the way to the one we just now currently have. So these are just the mini bosses, no main boss fights. That will be its own separate tier list, just letting you guys know. So if you get upset that you don't see the Nikolai boss on here, heck, even the T Rex we just got in Shattered Veil, we don't have those here. This is every mini boss that you fight from a dog all the way to, well, a vermin. Okay.
I already know people are gonna skip and be like, "Where is the dinosaur?" Be typing angrily in the comments, like,
Yes.
just a little disclaimer before we get into it.
And for the people who think we don't watch the story and all, or because we don't know Rushmore or the Ghost of Captain and all that, trust me, we've been playing zombies since 2010. We just don't really care about side characters like that.
And the ghost of Catherine.
Trust us, we know what we're doing here.
You know
Okay,
what's funny is we just found out who the ghost of Catherine is like 2 weeks
we
ago.
did. Like, who the heck is this? Because we got bored and played Dead of the Night.
It's like when you have 30 minutes playtime on BO4, you just don't know who that is.
For real, man. All right. So enough sitting around and doing nothing. Let's start off. We start off with the Hellhounds, classic one. We all remember this one from Shinonuma all the way
Yeah.
to last appearance. I think was Firebase Z. Crazy to say.
That's insane, actually.
I mean it's a classic. They used to be one of the scariest bosses. Now they are just an afterthought, and they're very easy to take out.
Yeah,
But
in
they
BO3 they became like significantly weaker, like
yeah.
HP wise.
But I mean, they're not
So
too bad. Obviously, you do get your max ammo rounds out of them.
that is true. That is true.
And for all the story people, I mean, yes, I guess one of the top
I mean, the
main
fact
ones.
that you get max ammo for me is like one of the higher points.
And it's one of the
You get
originals.
something out of it.
I think we throw them in A. They have a max ammo round.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
cool with that.
all the way to Keener to Towin and get the Nova Six
Mm.
crawlers. Ooh, man, these guys are annoying. They also
Yeah,
make appearances on Moon and Classified. But yeah, these guys are annoying, and if you are too close to them after you kill them with a bullet weapon, they explode. Stuns you a lot. Not great. They're just
can't see.
they're just very annoying. And they don't have max ammo rounds. They're just really annoying. Me personally, I would put them towards C or D. What do you say?
Like just like the standard one
Yeah,
would
just standard.
probably be D, just because they're very annoying, and then on Moon because they teleport makes it
Oh, it's
even
so
worse.
much more annoying. Forget the teleport thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, D. I think D is fine.
All right, move over to 5, and we're going to the Pentagon Thief. This guy's a weird one. First of all, he's a
This guy
bullet
is
sponge. He's very annoying.
yeah,
But if you are able to get him in time, first of all, already guaranteed max ammo. If you get him in time after he steals your gun, you get a fire sale. But if you get him in time before he takes your weapon, bonfire sale, $1,000 pack punch.
very good.
Very, very good rewards you get in general. I
But
think.
it's like a high risk, high reward kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as the dogs, but like if you take
He's
them out, like you said, you get a
yeah.
$1,000 pat, and that's
You
very
get a
good.
lot of great rewards from him. And also,
Yeah,
if you do kill him and he takes your gun, you get your gun right back.
true.
Enough said.
Very true as well.
I think he's A tier. I mean, people might argue S tier for the bonfire sale, the fire sale, the max ammos.
He's just kind of tanky, so I'd have to put
Yeah,
him in A.
I think we'll just throw him in A. Oh, the dang space monkeys. The space monkeys, the
I
space
hate
monkeys.
these.
Oh, these guys are very annoying. First of all, they can pretty much always avoid a thunder gun shot always, so you can't even kill them with a thunder gun. And
Yep.
obviously, we all know the main thing: they steal your perks, which sucks because I mean, obviously, you get a free perk if you kill them before they take your perks. But then you realize if you're playing solo, it's kind of hard to try to defend. Let's say you're on one side trying to defend PhD, and you got to go all the way to the other side to go get speed cola, then defend all the way over there to get stamina. Very hard to really
Ooh,
maintain.
yeah. Throw their grenades back at you
They do throw
too, so you
grenades
can't
back.
even throw grenades.
But yeah, and if you
So
are playing on the BO3 version, they only spawn around where you are, which is good. And they don't attack the Wonder Fizz. But at the end of the day, they still are annoying. And if you do just kill them in time before they take a perk, or just in general, you get a max ammo. If you get them in time before they even jump on a perk, you get a perk back. Um, they're a tough one for me. I kind of hate them. I might throw them in C tier, even though they give you a perk. That's the only reason I'll give them C. If they didn't give you a perk for it, I'd probably put them in D tier. Also, give me 1 second. I realized the monkeys on Shangri-La are not, and I'm gonna
Shangri-La.
add that quickly to the tier list. So, ooh.
I think you gotta just use that one for the memes.
God damn, bro. Mystery monkeys of Shangri-La.
Ooh. Okay.
Damn.
It's because Shangri-La is a real place, so.
I know.
Look.
All right, now we go to Call of the Dead. The Godfather of zombies
George
himself.
Romero.
The legend. Yeah, George Romero, rest in peace. Absolute legend. Inventor of zombies. Yeah, I mean, without him, would we have the mode? Would we have even the thought of zombies? Probably, but like he's the one who transcended it in general. And him as a boss, absolutely crazy. I gotta say, I mean, bro's a tank. Bro is a tank.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously the scavenger, death machine, any other explosive weapons are great on him. The snipers are great on him. More people you play with, the more health he gets, and he does, I think, stack the more you kill him. You do kill him, you get a free death machine and a perk. If you've done the Easter egg, it's not a death machine, but a Wonderwaff, which is also cool.
Wonderwaff.
Now, the rewards are great. Issue is, well, yeah, he can get you stuck in places, and when he gets annoyed and stuff, it's a little tough to get around. And then also, after you turn the power on, later on you get in the map, he does a little scream and makes the zombies super sprinters.
Yep.
Yeah. I think you can get behind that, though, but again, it's almost impossible to get around 100. It's literally impossible to get around 100 on Call of the Dead. So...
Yeah, I mean, he gets, like, very angry even if you just, like, run by him very closely. I think if you're in a really tight position or just a bad spot in general, you could get very cooked just by that, because he stuns you.
So, I mean, George is still really good with the rewards he gives you, but it's not super crazy on the rewards he does give in the first place.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, as much as I would love to put him in S, he might be at high A. He might even be B tier.
I was going to say B, probably.
All right.
Just because of that.
I mean, with the Shangri-La, with so far the most bosses out of any map. Start off with the Shrieker. Yeah. Shrieker gives you nothing. They just get in your way and blind you. Absolutely useless. I think they can stun zombies if they're in their way. But at the same time, if they're stunning zombies, they're stunning you. I hate these guys. I'm going to put them in D tier. Now, napalms. These are a little weirder. They have more health.
Slow.
They are very slow. When you kill them really close, they will stun you with a little... fire explosion. If you're still near them real close, in general, and you haven't shot, they will explode in general. The good thing about them, even though they don't drop power-ups, they can block off areas that other zombies can come through, so you just have like a little pool right there. So that's good. But also that can block you off. So they're a weird one.
Yeah, they can take out like a train of zombies behind them, so...
Now, it is good, though, if you're playing on BO1's version with PhD and you have the baby gun. Just kick him, throws him over. You have a little fire pile, and they don't hurt you that much. I'll put them in B tier, probably. B tier, C tier.
C or B. Yeah. Could argue either.
I'm going to put them in C because you don't get a power-up from there. And now you have the monkeys. These guys are very annoying. You grab a power-up, they'll hit you to steal some points. You shoot them back, you get points back. You shoot them before they... hit you, you get points. Now they steal your power-ups, and they can cycle them. If you do get them at a certain time when near the stairs, you can get a free perk, which is cool. I think the RNG with them is pretty good. I would say they're actually not that bad. Way better than what we got on Ascension. I can argue S for them. Because again, if you kill them, you get points. If you kill them at a certain time when they see your power-up, you can get a perk. You get max ammos, anything. Like, they cycle through. You literally can see the cycle. There's an argument for S tier.
And like you said, you can see the cycle and what perk they could give you. Or not what perk, what power-up drop they can give you.
You know what? So, I'm going to do it. We're going to throw them as our first S tier. I think they're very
You
cool.
can kind of like use them to your advantage.
Yes. Ooh, the astronaut. This might be our first indicator for F tier, in my opinion.
And he takes a perk.
Like, he moves slow. You don't hear him at all. No sound indicators like any other boss. He can just appear somewhere, and he'll grab you, hit you. You will lose a perk. If you're playing solo, that can be a vital quick revive. That's huge, and then you gotta buy another one, or if that's your last one, that's even more painful. You kill them, they drop nothing, they do nothing. Really nothing. And then I think they get more health the more you kill them. I think I'm gonna throw him in F tier.
And you can never make him permanently go away. The avocado next.
Yeah, Mr. Avocado. Really annoying. I think he can disable the bus, correct? Or am I wrong? I think I might be wrong. EMPs are big weaknesses against them. Galvan Knuckles are big weaknesses against him. He's not too bad to
Yeah.
attack. Issue for him, he
Hmm.
just kind of drops in the map. Ooh, I'm gonna get you, and then that's it. D tier maybe because he's not too hard to kill.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say. When I usually see him, I don't really do anything. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
shaking in fear, but I'm also not like encouraged to try to kill him. Like, he honestly has no point.
denizens. I hate these guys.
These are annoying.
These guys are
Yeah,
trash. First of all, you can't walk through the fog without them bothering you. I guess they're
yeah.
useful for the Easter egg and little teleports. That's it. Literally, if you can tell me something in the comments, cool. We read them all. Uh, if there's something else we're missing without the teleporters and just bothering you in general, let us know. D tier. I hate them. And they're not going F tier because they can spawn the little portals. If there was no little portals and they're just the ones that slap you every time you go in the fog, they would have been F tier with the astronaut. All right. And then we have the jumping jacks. Oh, these things are very annoying. Oh, they're very annoying.
Yeah.
They're flipping obstacle jumping, gymnastics looking stuff, flying around. Very annoying. But unlike Nova Crawlers, they're max ammo rounds, so you're guaranteed a max ammo every time you face one. Second of
Yeah.
all, if you get 100% accuracy when taking them out, or you just use a trample steam or melee the whole round, you get a free perk. They're not hard to kill, and guess what? With a Bowie knife, I'm pretty sure they're one hit to like round 25. And then with Galvan Knuckles, you're one hitting them for pretty much almost the rest of the game. Very easy to take out. Well, I guess not very easy, but they're not hard to take out. They honestly are gonna go in B tier for me, just for the rewards.
Yeah.
Outside, if they didn't have the rewards, they would have been the same tier as the standard Nova Crawlers. But just because of the rewards you can get from them, we're gonna give them
Makes them
B
better.
tier. Yeah, Mr. Brutus, Dr. Brudeye.
I
Locks
love
down
this guy, bro.
stuffs. Great for story wise. I mean,
It's
especially
funny
if
though.
blood
It's like when you
detector.
have like 8 of them on you, your screen is just shaking, man.
Yeah. They give you nothing when you're on the bridge. So that's the big
Yeah.
thing, guys. If you want to get rewards, you have to kill them when they're off the bridge or the first Brutus you get on the bridge. Again, he locks down everything on the map, and they get more expensive the more times he locks them. He's not too hard to kill. Again, you just go for the helmet,
No.
and that's about it. I think we'll give him B tier because he's a cool character, and again, you get stuff
Yeah.
from him. But the lockdown kind of
He's pretty involved with the story as well.
Yeah.
Just from Buried?
Yeah, they take 3,000 points from you.
I think it's 2,000 actually.
Oh, 2,000?
But it's still
a lot
a
of
lot,
points,
yeah.
especially if you have little trying to get through the maze and all. And if not everyone gets through the thing,
It's kind of hard to dodge
you-
them.
they stay for pretty much forever. I mean, once you make it through the house entirely, if you see the light on in the front of the house, you get a perk. I think these things are stupid annoying. Again, I don't care anything about story-wise we're talking about. We're just ranking on how they are.
I would say another reason that they're very annoying, like tying into the taking your points, is like on other maps you would get 5k and just go pat, but if you go into the witch's house with 5k, you're probably gonna walk out with, like, you got to get extra points to be prepared, so you can never really pat that 5k on Barry.
I'm gonna
It's
put
not
them.
fun.
I'm gonna put them in C tier just for the perk, I guess. But like, I don't know.
It's
The
just a good
Panzers.
boss though.
This is the
Iconic
Origins one. So this is the one that has the claw.
flamethrower claw combo.
They can be very annoying, but again, with the staves, they're very manageable. They're very manageable, especially with the fire staff. That thing melts the
You
Panzers.
do need them to get the fire staff as well.
Yep,
So.
that is true. Yeah, they can be very annoying. Keep your distance with them. If you get grabbed, just always, shoot the little red mark on their claw. If you don't have anything GG's, you're just done for. I think I'll give them B tier. They give you power-ups, not always guaranteed a max ammo. They give you the first one will always give you a part to the fire staff.
Fire staff.
It's just they're not super hard, but they're fairly annoying. All right, we're on to the BO3 ones. Starting off with the Margwas. Low key, Margwas are pretty good, just like a Panzer, pretty beefy.
They're cool.
They give you power ups every time, not guaranteed a max ammo every time. You get a piece to the Wonder Weapon, the Apothecant Servant, but I think they actually take less bullets than a Panzer because of their heads. I think they have less health than just firing a Panzer in general. I don't know.
I think A is good. They're on a good map too.
We'll throw a Margwa in A tier.
Shadows
The
of Evil, great
meatballs.
map.
The meatballs.
Oh, I hate those.
This is very annoying. They explode right on you. They
Yeah.
run around. They look just horrifying. They have their max ammo rounds, which is good, which eliminates them from getting as low as D tier. I don't know. They can also give you the piece also for Apothecant Servant. That's fairly random. Sometimes it can come from a parasite of them. And since I think they're actually less annoying than parasites, I'll give them a B tier. I'll give parasites a C tier for the fact they fly around, they can dodge everything, and they just try to keep their distance and fire you. Also, these guys on Black Ops 6, if you guys have played, Shattered Veil a million times. Holy crap, I hate parasites in that map the most. All right, now we have the Eisendrach Panzer. I actually hate this guy more because of his stupid shock things. People think the claw's annoying. Brother, I'd rather deal with that than someone throw a stun grenade at me from a million miles away.
Yeah, because you get
Holy
like
crap.
immobilized. You can't really do anything.
Yeah. And I feel like they have more health. I feel like the stabs are better origins over the bows on DE. I'm going to give this one a C tier just for the fact that... Sponge, bro. These guys are sponges. Just absorb everything. Ooh, we have our next entrance at the F tier. The Thrasher.
I hate these guys.
God damn. They have more health than the astronauts. Again, they give you nothing. They can spawn more Thrashers. Yeah. If you don't have a gas mask, you're just screwed. They can eat a downed player.
Yeah.
I hate these guys. Holy crap. And if as little as a spores touches them, they'll spawn in. Are you kidding me? They give you nothing for anything, bro. I hate the Thrashers. Get them out of here. Actually, the worst boss in zombies history. Next. Okay, spiders. It's a hellhound, pretty much. It's a hellhound round. They can close off areas. Not too bad to take out. If you have a KT4, grenades, knife them, you got it. An A tier. I think the spiders aren't that annoying. We have the Valkyrie drones from Gorod. It's hard to remember. I haven't played Gorod in a second. They're not... Actually, they're fairly annoying. You destroy their arms, they'll die. Shoot them in the little camera, they'll die. Later on, they'll start to spawn the electric zombies. Max ammo rounds. I'll give him a B tier. Manglers. Oh, goodness. Treyarch's favorite boss that keep bringing back in every zombies game now. Manglers have been the same every time. Shoot them in the helmets, die. Shoot them in the arms, they pretty much die. They're cooler in BO3 because they're so much simpler. But they're good. They give you rewards. I mean... I think you're not guaranteed always on max. Let's see, on BO3, I don't think you really get anything from them on BO3. They're just there to be annoying. But on Black Ops 6 and Black Ops Cold War, you're probably like almost guaranteed like a key, a kill streak, ammo, points. The theme for me is I don't want to put them in A because they have just become so repetitive that I hate them now. Like, I don't want to see them in any other map. I'll give them B tier. It's a Panzer. It's a Panzer. Also, I'll give you mutant injections. Those are cool. All right. Oh, the catalyst zombies are next. All right. So let's see. The electric ones. We'll just kind of group them all together. So the electric ones can blind you if they do their shock in front of you. Kind of annoying. It's kind of manageable. We'll throw them in C tier. The gas one can hurt you if they get nearby because they obviously have a gas around. Nothing too bad. Manageable. C tier. Fire ones explode. They're honestly the easiest ones to deal with, in my opinion. Oh, the blue ones. Oh, the blue ones. The ones that run away from you and then give zombies more health. They're, again, kind of easy to manage. You just shoot the one that's running away from you guys. It's kind of like Brutus. They can lock down things. They're very annoying to shoot them only in the back, unless, you have a flipping specialist weapon ready. You melt these guys in like 3 seconds. I don't like Blight Fathers at all. If there's other stuff that they give you that we're missing, just drop in the comments and ramble how we don't know the Ghost Catherine again. Oh, goodness. The thing, Nosferatus, the vampires. Goodness. I'm going to put them in D tier. The werewolf is an interesting one. I don't remember. Does he give you stuff when you kill him? I don't know.
Remember either.
If you use silver bullets, these things are easy to take out. I can go in B tier for me. I don't remember the name of this guy. Flipping 6-arm person from Ancient Evil. I feel like you don't get anything special from the BO4 bosses, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like they're all the same. Oh, goodness. Our Alpha Omega. I'm impressed that you guys can actually enjoy Alpha Omega. Like, for real.
Oh, no.
I can't get myself to enjoy that. Now, the split ones. This is when he splits into 2. Does the same thing, but he drops ammo. Drops points. Very helpful. Tempting to put in S tier. I'm going to put them in A tier. Because, again, they still are pretty beefy, but they actually give you the stuff. The standard first set, nothing. Mimics. Mimics. These things are annoying as well. These things have become some of their favorites as well. Pretend to be stuff on the ground loot. The issue is they always make it so obvious and become like, hey, look, there's our random ammo mod on the ground. Like, how else is that going to spawn there? We all know it's a mimic. They can get... That'll get B tier, I guess, because I think you can get good loot from them as well. I don't mind them. Again, just like all Black Ops Cold War bosses, you get a lot of ammo after killing them.
Yeah.
We'll throw them in A tier. All right, the Abomination. Oh, goodness, the Abomination.
Annoying as hell, too.
Ooh, I hate these guys. I'll throw them in B tier. A lot of B tier bosses. Again, you get the loot you need from them. Which is crazy that I haven't put one else in S tier. I might want to throw the Pentagon Thief up there now that I think about it.
Yeah, I could see that.
You know what?
Do I dare say put the Margo in S tier?
I say we can do it. Is there a specific Margo or just like the classic one that gives you
the classic one? I would say, yeah, BO3 Margo.
We just gotta have some stuff in S tier. Like,
yeah,
I feel like these are great.
I'm down for that.
Because I really don't think we're getting another S tier.
No.
Like the amalgams, that's not an S tier at all, bro. Low key, they're gonna be another B tier. They're not too hard to kill. I hate their grab effect. Oh my goodness, their grab effect. It's just like a dang Origins Panzer. But again, and another thing. Oh goodness, but I'm not gonna put them down for it. But the fact that they can just run away from you and just hit other zombies to get more health, that's hella annoying. Come on.
I hate these, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'd put these in F, bro. Get them out.
They do a lot of damage, especially if they do a little charge. What is saving them from being in F tier is the fact you have a max ammo round. If they weren't on max ammo rounds and they're just random bosses that appear, holy crap. I'm gonna give them C tier at best because again, you get stuff from them. You get nothing from everything below. And now we have the new guys. What the heck is even their name? I didn't even see what.
I don't even know. But they're very annoying.
They remind me of the red guys that explode on Mauer, who are actually not on this list. We're gonna say they're the same thing. They run up to you, they explode. Well, they don't explode on you. They literally, you have to kill them and they explode. They do a lot of damage when they explode. They leave a puddle like Plague Hounds when they explode. They have
it's like Nova 6 Crawler meets Plague Hound.
I hate these ones. I'd rather deal with a round of only parasites, and those things are annoying. All the mini like round bosses in Black Ops 3, 6, I meant. You can all stay there. Yeah.
They're also in the boss fight as well. And they make it
they are in the boss fight. At least they're helpful in the boss fight because when the dang T-Rex eats them, you have a critical location. Actually, now that I think about it, since they don't do as much damage if they actually just hit you, they do like normal zombie damage.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to just put them in B tier now that I think about it. Because you can just hold one of those on one of those rounds. Not too bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to put them in B tier now that I think about it. But they're very annoying once you do, like, actually kill them. Or if you have a whole, like, train of them, you can't train them. You can hold one. You can't hold more than 3 at most. That's the list. And it's only up to Shattered Veil. It's only up to Shattered Veil. So we don't have any bosses past that. So whatever like the Janus Tower map's called. If there's one more map in BO6. There's no bosses outside of Treyarch maps. We just found one that didn't have them.
Yeah, and then just to say one more time, it's like these are like round-based mob zombies. They're not boss fights. So if you don't see like one of your favorite boss fight zombies in here, that's why.
Yeah. Again, a boss fight tier
list for that.
That will be separate. We will probably make one right after this so you guys can be satisfied to get all the bosses.
Yeah.
Okay, so from the Giant Keeper to flipping Gorod Crovies 2 boss fights to the damn Mephistopheles one in Infinite Warfare because it's the top boss fight of all time. All right, but that's that. Again, drop a like, subscribe if you liked it. If you didn't, sure, drop a dislike, drop some comments. We read them all. We will have a laugh about it sometimes.
Yeah,
because
I mean, we don't
really get offended by people saying zombies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Say whatever.
No, everybody thinks differently, so we want to hear your guys' perspectives too. But if you put Thrashers in S tier, man, I'm coming for you. There's just no way you're doing that.
No way.
There's no way.
All right.
Alrighty, guys.
Thank you for watching. Centra out.
Please hit subscribe. Yeah. Maybe drop a like. No, this ain't goodbye. No. Please tune in next time. Yeah, it's Centra Clan. Yeah. You don't know who I am. No. This didn't go as planned. No. But just subscribe, man. Please and thank you. We'd really appreciate it. Yeah.